Yo, what's going on? It's
何よりも
video, and today we're going to be drawing Kenjaku, aka Ghetto. Alright, now let's get this started. Locking my pen with the cool little grip I got for it. Now we start first in the head. I've already mapped out and lined out all the outlines. I just gotta follow them, make sure they all look good. I always start with the head when I'm doing kind of drawing like these dynamic poses, because once you get the head right, everything should fall into place pretty much. I mean, if the face don't look good, it's not really gonna look good. Never seen the hand, and this was a really good practice drawing for perspective and foreshortening, all that good stuff. With the hand being so far out in front of me, that it was really cool to try and practice that. Now, rub was really nice. Rub was really cool. Rub was probably the easier part of it, making sure I get all those, Buddhist garbs and everything all sorted. Redrawing the piercing shot to fit the new angles, and I'll make some cool details to the hands. Typical hand indentations and things like that. People like the palm read. Now I know Ghetto's hair looking like he like an old, super old lady that we've all seen, be a bus driver or a substitute teacher or something like that at one point or another. But trust me, it'll get better. I'm working this caterpillar worm. Now I'm making wrap it around the piercing bloodshot. Gets it back in the tail. Don't burn around. It's pretty cool to seeing how the front end's bigger as it gets closer to you, while the end is getting smaller and smaller away. Now for the grand finale, the face. Now I'm not gonna sit here and lie. The face was giving me some trouble, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world that I thought it was gonna be. It's gonna be a lot worse. Got attacked by a chicken. Adding some shadows to his neck. Now shading the hair. Now onto the big caterpillar worm. Getting its big Easter Island nose out the way. Moving out the wrinkles on the eye and the shadows. I do a lot of this before the eye, since it gives me like a good reference and base to put the eye in the correct area and shape. Now working on the jaw. It's a cool jaw. I'm gonna sit here and lie. Finishing up the segments of the worm. Also now finishing up Kenjaku's body. I have some little minuscule shadow lines there. Gonna add more guidelines to the arms. Polishing up any of the edges outside right before I start locking in with the hands and the other nodes of this caterpillar worm. But I'm just redrawing anything I didn't like beforehand, making the shapes a little thin, not all those scraggly lines that were essentially guidelines or placeholders for better, thinner, straighter lines. Not wasting that line. Now I'm about to go fix it, make it all so much better than the atrocity that it was beforehand. Now with the shading. Now this is gonna take a long time because almost everybody in JK is wearing black robes, black uniform, a suit, just anything, just all so much shading, so much shading. Now I'm back on the teeth of the caterpillar, just trying to knock them out real fast. I kind of forgot to do them. Shading, top of Kenjaku's Buddhist robes. But man, all these characters just wear black. It's fire, it's sick, don't get me wrong, but my goodness. My pencils crowd and angst and anxiety when I have to do this. When I'm having to switch lead and change pencils every 5 minutes. I'm adding the cool little waistband he wears, adding the cool pattern to that. A lot of super loose cross hatching. Now I'm going back over to the bloodline, piercing blood. Back over to the piercing blood, shading that end. This is just a lot of shading again. Pencils out of erasers, for that matter too. You can see all the pencils that I'm using trying to erase. Do not worry, I've got me a new eraser, so won't be smudging nothing anymore. I think these cool dots that were part of Chozo's ability. I don't know what they're necessarily for, but they're pretty cool, so I had to add them. I'm adding the cool speed lines, giving it more of the dynamic pose. I have a ruler now, so it's so much easier and better. A lot of people on using drawing videos and stuff like that use a ruler. I've never been really using a ruler before, but I can see why it's so much easier getting these straight lines instead of trying to go super speed. So I'm thinking about doing a lot more buildings in the future with the new rulers. I got 2 rulers, a small one and a big one, as you can tell. Boom. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I'll see y'all next time.
Yeah.